Hey y'all, welcome back to Millennial Thermom. Believe it or not, this is gonna be the last Friday video that I post for this season two of Millennial Thermom. So I'm gonna just do a really quick recap of some of the topics that we talked about. And yeah, make sure to go check out some of the older videos if you realize like, oh snap, I'm a little bit interested in that. So we started off the season with setting some goals and intentions for different areas of our health and wellness. So there is an IG live that was posted, one of the very first videos that I'll link. And in that video, I review mental, physical, spiritual, relational, financial, and like daily health areas, health and wellness areas. And then we talk about breaking it down into what would you want to see in this area of your life and how do we baby step towards it. So baby step has been a key word for this season. It's something that I truly, truly believe in because I do think that the changes that we want to see really come from those micro, those small steps and habits. So make sure to go check that out. But that was definitely one of the big recaps is that I want you to move into whatever direction of wellness you feel is like your next baby step as long as we keep moving. We don't have to do it all. We don't even have to do it big. We just have to do it. So that's one. The second one is that I try to highlight FAMS for y'all. So FAMS is an acronym, is one of my favorite, honestly, to describe some of those mindset shifts and some of those things that we should consider as we're implementing habits or systems or new tricks or whatever for our health and wellness. Not really a trick, but all of those new things that we're trying. So F is for flexibility. So can we be flexible? We bend so we don't break. A is for acceptance. So accepting our capacity. Maybe, and I use this example a lot. I'm not in a season where I can go to the gym every day like I used to because I'm with home with a toddler most of the time. And that's okay. I accept that about myself and I can still say, okay, how else can I include movement, right? Oh, I can still go on stroller walks. Oh, we can do mommy and me stretch videos, right? So acceptance of your capacity and your season. M is for mindfulness, which is just bringing back awareness into where, how we're experiencing a moment and being where our feet are is my favorite way to try to explain it. You can go super deep into mindfulness. So I'm giving y'all like the Sparks notes, like couple of liners right for it. So you can definitely go down that road and learn more about mindfulness. But for me, it's just bringing back awareness to the present moment without judgment and with acceptance. And then S is self-compassion, which has become one of my favorite tools, practices, mindset shifts, because I think it's been a game changer for me personally in being learning how to be kind to myself when I make mistakes, when I show that I'm a human and I'm imperfect, right? And at the same time, compassion can be fierce and tender. So I can meet myself with self-compassion when I've been scrolling on Instagram for way too long, right? And instead of shaming myself and being like, look at you wasting all this time on Instagram again, I could be like, hey, I know that it can get easy to scroll through Instagram, especially when we're tired at the end of the day, but I know that what you really wanted to do right now was sit in a bath and listen to some music. So how about we do that instead? We turn this off, right? There are many different examples, but I just hope that FAMS is something that sticks with you at the end of this season or whenever you're watching this, really, as something that I think can help all of us be healthier and well. The third one is that I kind of ended up focusing on four big intentions. So health and wealth. So not just how can we provide nutrients and movement and rest and all that good stuff that's good for our mind, body, spirit, but also how do we start building wealth? So there are a few videos on Money Mondays around learning the rules of the game, around facing our money triggers. So definitely go check out those videos. There's a little playlist. It's about 4 or 5 videos, I believe. And you can just go and learn a little bit more about your own relationship with money. But on top of that, the next two were systems and habits, because I think health, wealth, systems, and habits all go together, right? Like, let's say I have an intention to since we're talking about money, to go on a vacation, right? And I don't have vacation money, and I also don't want to get into more credit card debt. I could start myself with that system full of habits where I start putting $20 to the side into my savings account, and that's where my vacation money lives. And then I also then add another habit of I stop spending money at Starbucks and I start making coffee at home, right? And then that's a habit that supports my wealth. And also like money is a tool and we use it on things that matter to us. So that intentionality I think is key of like I'm not here to tell you how to spend your money at all. It's just more of a reflection question of like, hey, where do you want your money to go? Do you want to retire? Do we want to go on vacations? What is making it hard for us to be able to move towards that? Are there it's like, oops, I accidentally bought Jack in the Box 5 times this week and I could have made some taquitos at home, right? So again, I'm not here to tell you how to spend your money, how to build your health and wealth specifically. I just want to encourage you to consider some things and I have provided some tips that I'm personally learning and trying myself. But again, just like with everything that I share on this channel, I hope you know that you can take what you need and leave the rest, right? Apply it to your specific life because I'm doing this from my experience and that might be different from yours. Four is I just really want us to connect with other parents, with other people in our lives who care. Let's build a community that is starting to fade away for some of us, right? We don't parent in villages anymore, and it can be really hard to go through these first few years of parenthood and feeling like I'm the only one having these thoughts. I'm the only one feeling this shame, and you're not. I can almost guarantee you, as a mom myself, as a therapist, as a human being, we are not the only ones navigating with certain feelings and emotions. So I really want us to have cafecitos con our comadres, right? Have cafecitos with our friends, talk, like let's be real. And another acronym that has been one of my favorites is UVAS. And I specifically started using it because I host online Madrehood Cafecitos biweekly. And UVAS is understanding, validation, accountability with compassion, and support. So that is my focus when I show up on in certain spaces, when I talk to my friends, when I talk to my comadres, when I talk to myself, like, can I be understanding in this moment? If there is a behavior that's like, oh, maybe that's not helping me or them out so much, can we be accountable with compassion, right? Let's not shame and judge. There's enough of that in the world. Can I provide any amount of support that I can and also receive it? So that's kind of ties into that community piece, but I want us to all have uvitas. Let's have some uvas. And last but not least, I'm just so grateful to have been able to wrap up this season of Millennial Theramom with an in-person community event for baby and toddler parents at my hometown library last Friday, March 28th. This just reminded me that collective care will always be worth it. So I can feel it in the politics, and I'm not here to talk to y'all about politics right now, but I can feel it in the politics that sometimes it can feel like it's profit over people. I have felt that. And I am reminded over and over again that people will always be more important than profit. People will always be more important than the products that are being pushed on us. People will always be more important than Amazon or quick deliveries or the new baby gadgets, right? Like having somebody there holding us and being witnesses to our experience, helping us carry our burdens, helping us celebrate, like that's always going to be so worth it. So I'm just so grateful that this season ended like that. And I definitely want to continue this. And we'll see, but right now my plan is to at least host something like that 2 or 3 times a year. So I'll definitely make sure to keep y'all posted on here. I'm in San Diego now, so that's where the events will be, but there might be some upcoming events in Jacksonville coming soon, Jacksonville, Florida. So stay posted. So with that, I just want to say thank you so much for being in tune with me this season of Millennial Theramom. I might trickle out a couple more videos in the next week-ish or two, just as I slow down and wrap up for the season. But I do hope that you subscribe to stay posted here and on my Instagram, Millennial Theramom. That's where I post a little bit more of like the day-to-day, like life stuff. And I think that's fun for me too. So I hope to see y'all on there, my little online live community. And then also you can join my email list. It's connectwithjaylee.eo.page, or you can also just go to my website, connectwithjaylee.com. You can look at my events there. You can join my email list there. That's where I post most of my upcoming and recent events and You'll see all the links there. But I hope that you all take care. I'm sending love to you all. Cuídense and take care. Bye.